Hello and welcome to yet another exciting episode of the Road Ahead Talk Show, powered by Jio Events and knowledge partnered by Sciative We Price Right. Today I'm so excited. मेरे साथ एक इतने interesting founder हैं. You would have heard of this company called Brevistay. The founder of Brevistay, Mr. Prateek Singh, is there with me today. He's walking me through his childhood times and very inspiring to see how he got into a problem in Manali. And in that problem, he saw an opportunity and built the company around it. So don't miss out on this episode and see the whole version, because at the end, he's speaking about his experience at Shark Tank and how Shark Tank helped him. All right. So with me, let's start this episode of Road Ahead Talk Show with Prateek. Hi, Prateek. Such a pleasure to have you today on the Road Ahead Talk Show.
Thank you, Vijeta. Likewise.
So, Prateek, हम इस पॉडकास्ट को बहुत ही सिंपल रखेंगे. हम इसे एक इंस्पिरेशन वाला पॉडकास्ट बनाएंगे because your story is amazing. You're bringing in a new idea, a new thought into India. इसका बैकग्राउंड I'm pretty sure बहुत अच्छा होगा और बहुत सारे लोग ये देखना चाहेंगे कि आप exactly ब्रेविस्टे से क्या कर रहे हैं. So आपका इंट्रोडक्शन बहुत पावरफुल है, राइट? बट प्रतीक, आई वुड लव टू हियर फ्रॉम यू. आपकी जर्नी कहाँ से शुरू हुई? आप बचपन में कहाँ थे? आपका क्या बैकग्राउंड रहा है? एंड फ्रॉम देयर हाउ यू हैव कम इनटू becoming an entrepreneur and thinking of this innovative idea altogether.
Okay, so as I've told you, my both parents are government teachers. So so my journey started in 2003 when I came to Lucknow. Okay, so that was a totally new city for me, from Hardoi to Lucknow in 2003, and from Hindi medium school till class 5 to completely English medium in class 6. So so everything got changed completely for me. And my parents are from teaching background, so they keep on focusing the education, about the education. They keep pushing on me to have the quality education. So for that purpose, they had shifted to Lucknow in 2003. I did my initial schooling from there, and after that, in 2011, I got a admission in MIT University Noida. So I did my graduation from there. Yeah, and during my last year of the graduation, I got campus placement. जो सबका ड्रीम होता है कि कॉलेज के लास्ट में प्लेस हो जाओ, ठीक है. So I got placed in one of the MNCs. So I was very excited कि ठीक है, टेक की जॉब मिल रही है, जैसा कि करियर चाहते थे वैसा हो रहा है. So I had started my job in 2015, and after that, in 6 months of the job, I got a realization something is missing. Something is missing, because at that time, startup world was booming. So we are seeing startups like Flipkart, Swiggy, and Zomato. Swiggy came in a couple of years back. So these were pushing me to create something innovative, or when I read about them, so it keep on pushing me. So but I was not sure कि क्या करना है, कैसे करना है. Then when it was in October 2015, we went to a Manali trip with some of the friends. There we did not we reached hotel at 6 a.m. So we did not get a check-in at 6 a.m. They said that 12 बजे check-in मिलेगा, क्योंकि नॉर्मल चेक इन टाइम होटल्स का होता है. आई हैड आर्गुमेंट विद द होटल रिसेप्शन कि रूम खाली है तो दे दो एक रूम यार, कुछ ले लो 50%, 30%, 40%. दे सेड कि टोटल आप रूम चार्जेस का 100% दे दीजिए एंड वी विल गिव यू द रूम. देन आई हैव नेगोशिएटेड देयर एंड 50% पे डन कर दिया कि 50% रूम चार्ज आप ले लीजिए और हमें अभी चेक इन दे दीजिए. वी विल गेट रेडी एंड विल लीव टू explore the places. So वहाँ पे when I came back in the evening, then that this idea clicks in my mind कि यार 12 बजे ही check in क्यों होता है, सब कुछ flexible हो गया है, सिंगल क्लिक पे जब कैब बुक हो रही है तो ये होटल्स क्यों नहीं फ्लेक्सिबल हो रहे हैं? ये 12 बजे चेक इन, 11 बजे चेकआउट, या 2 बजे चेक इन, 11 बजे चेकआउट ही क्यों? एंड आई डिस्कस दिस आइडिया विद वन ऑफ माई फ्रेंड that time, and luckily he's two of them are co-founders now in the same company. So I discussed with them. They have said कि यार वर्क नहीं करेगा, बहुत ट्रेडिशनल सिस्टम है, सेंचुरी से चलता आ रहा है, सो हाउ वी कैन मेक अ डेंट. सो मैंने कहा कि यार स्टार्ट करते हैं, लेट्स गिव इट अ पुश. सो वहाँ से स्टार्ट हुई थी जर्नी. आई वाज डूइंग अ जॉब, पैरेलल में रिसर्च कर रहा था इस पे कि कैन इट वर्क, will it work. I was not sure कि immediately work करेगा, but I was confident कि within the next 4-5 years this model will definitely work. So we had started from there in the 2015 end. So I was doing the research and all after my job hours, and I was not very happy with my traditional working hours like 9 to 5, or there was some other shifts as well. तो वहाँ पे थोड़ा सा रहता था कि कुछ अलग करना है, कि यही 9 to 5 की लाइफ में रहना है. So I got motivated. Then I spoke to my CEO of that MNC at that point of time कि सर हम कुछ ऐसा करना चाह रहे हैं, and he pushed me कि you should, if you have that mindset, you should. So we will not stop you. So that is the big MNC, and I was not sure कि कैसा response होगा. So he told me कि if you are confident enough, you should give it a try. तो वहां से मोटिवेशन मिली, एंड देन आई डिसाइडेड टू क्विट द जॉब इन 2016 एंड स्टार्टेड दिस फुल टाइम.
Wow, so inspiring. I mean, actually, that whole incident that happened in Manali, जहाँ पे आपको time जो short duration के लिए आपको जो नहीं मिल रहा था stay, you negotiated सबसे पहले, a fighter, and you negotiated that and made it happen. But more than that, you were able to see an opportunity, right? I mean, हर किसी को problem में opportunity नहीं दिखती. Yes. You were able to see that opportunity, and ये चीज बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है, because even there are so many places where we see problems happening, but हम सिर्फ problem को solve करके निकल लेते हैं, but हमें ये पता होना चाहिए कि ये problem अगर मुझे हो रही है तो शायद 10 लोगों को और हो रही होगी, right? So can I build an idea on it? Can I build a solution on it, right? So hats off to you, Prateek, for looking at an opportunity in that problem. And I'm pretty sure all the young people out there, ये आपका thought process होना बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि if you want to do something that जुनून कुछ अगर है करने का, तो please go ahead, do it, see problems, identify कि उन problems से हम कहाँ से idea निकाल सकते हैं. प्रतीक is a great example. So प्रतीक, वहाँ से Brevistay आपका शुरू हुआ. How was that journey? कितनी मुश्किलें आई? Because starting a startup is not a very, I mean, it's very easy to get, चलो ठीक है, हम आइडिया ले आए, ठीक है, अब उस आइडिया को फ्रुक्टिफाई करना है. उस आइडिया को पहले आपने अपने 2 फ्रेंड्स को सही किया, राइट? प्रॉब्लम्स आई, वहां आपको समझाना पड़ा, बट वहां से फिर आपकी जर्नी कहाँ, क्या चैलेंजेस आए, कैसे आपने वर्कआउट किया, एंड हाउ इज इट गोइंग?
So when I quit job in 2016, that was May 2016, I have decided I need to quit the job. मैंने रेजिग्नेशन मेल ड्राफ्ट किया. फिर उसके बाद बाहर आया, मैंने अपने पापा को फोन किया कि पापा मैं रिजाइन कर रहा हूँ, ऐसा ऐसा है. ही वॉज अवेयर कि आई वॉज वर्किंग फॉर एन आइडिया एंड ऑल, बट ही वॉज नॉट, ही वॉज शॉक्ड एक्चुअली जब मैंने बताया कि मैं रिजाइन करके अभी ये फुल टाइम करना चाह रहा हूँ. ही सेड कि आप श्योर हो? मैंने कहा हाँ पापा, मैं श्योर हूँ कि मुझे अब क्विट करना है और मुझे फुल टाइम इस पे को देना है. एंड ही सेड okay, if you are sure, I don't have any idea about entrepreneurship और startup के बारे में मुझे कुछ पता नहीं है. If you are sure, then go ahead. और he said कि monetary help की अगर जरूरत हुई तो then let me know. वो उसकी टेंशन मत करना, फ्री रहना 2 साल के लिए. So I was very and one of my cousin brother have also pushed me कि नहीं, अगर 6 महीने से आप वर्क कर रहे हो, उस पर रिसर्च कर रहे हो, पॉजिटिव आउटकम्स मिल रहे हैं, देन यू शुड प्लंज इनटू इट फुल टाइम. बिकॉज प्रोडक्ट भी बनाना था, होटल्स भी लाने थे, कस्टमर्स भी लाने थे, तो वो टाइम मिल नहीं रहा था जॉब के साथ में. So yeah, so first challenge was taking a decision to quit the job. So that was the most crucial point. When you are at that mode कि आपको decide करना है कि job quit करके हमें full time जाना है, where you are not sure that at what time you will be getting a success. Okay, so I decided this. I've spoken to my CEO of the organization. उनके साथ एक candid talk हुई कि सर ऐसा करना चाह रहा हूँ, I want to quit this job and want to start this venture. And he said कि you should, if you have and I have explained this idea to him. He was very confident about the idea, and he said that take a plan. And he had started that company in 1993. Okay,
93.
so yeah, he was an entrepreneur himself. He told his journey to me, and that have inspired me. That have pushed me कि प्रतीक आप कि you should take a plunge. So his journey has inspired me. Have given the faith that I can also start and work on this. So I had इनिशियल सबसे इनिशियल डिफिकल्टी थी उस प्लंज लेना कि आप जॉब छोड़ के इसमें आ रहे हो. Then after that, when we have started building this idea, our our biggest challenge was convincing the hotelier to about the hourly segment. Okay, that has been the biggest challenge because there was a movie released in 2008, Hotel Recent. So सबके सारे hoteliers के mindset में वही thought था. Even biggest challenge was to convince the hoteliers that this is not for that purpose only, but it will if you see that most of the people have the tendency to choose the cheapest flight. Okay, or most of the train lands in the big cities at early in the morning, 6 a.m., 5 a.m., 7 a.m. in the morning. Okay, and the hotel have a check-in at 11 or 12 or 2. So we have convinced this to the hoteliers कि आपके rooms खाली रहते हैं day time में. You can resell and optimize your inventory. Okay. You can get a 30% additional from the same room if you sell it on hourly. Because आपको पता है कि आपके कस्टमर 12 बजे चेक इन करेंगे, आपके पास रूम खाली है 4 बजे से या 3 बजे से, तो आप 12 से 3 के बीच में आप सेल कर सकते हो हमारे थ्रू. In other portals you can't sell. Either the customer should come walk in to you for hourly. वो बहुत केसेस में होता नहीं है because they know, customers know कि हमें चेक इन नहीं मिलेगा, so they often spend time at the railway station or some other places. So our biggest challenge was to convince the hoteliers. So in the initial 2 months after quitting the job, I went to every corner of the Delhi to speak to hotels about this, and have spoken to more than 100 hotels, and only 5 were convinced कि ठीक है हम ट्राई करते हैं. They were not convinced कि ये work करेगा नहीं करेगा, but they have said कि हम try करते हैं. And then we have started that in 2016. और फिर 2016 में our first 50 bookings took 3 months, 3 to 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah. After that, I was some of the people in the organization were not sure कि ये work करेगा कैसे करेगा. So there were the challenges in 2016, and then there was the pricing issue as well. There were OTAs who were selling the hotels at 399 for the entire day at that point of time with the AC room. So they were burning cash, and sustainability was the biggest challenge in 2016 and 17. And hospitality sector was booming at that point of time. So whenever we reach to any hotelier or any investor, the first question was, "आप sustain कैसे करोगे?" There are giants sitting over there who is already selling a hotel at a 40%, 50% discount, and then how will you maintain the price parity? How will you sell your hotel? If I'm saying that the hotel's rate is 2000 for the entire day and I have to sell it for 3 hours for 800, some other player are selling it for 1000 for entire day. So hotel is getting 2000. but the discount, they are burning the investors money. At that point of time, they were burning the investors money. So the biggest challenge was how we can convince the hotelier how we will convince sell our product to the customer. होटल लाना एक चैलेंज था ही, साथ में कस्टमर लाना एक बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज था.
You're right.
So yeah, 2016 and 2017 went in finding the product market fit only. So
Absolutely.
so we had tried 3 hours, 6 hours, and 12 hours. So we stick with the 3, 6, and 12 hours. But we had also tried a 24 hours model over there, and there's some odd hours as well. But it didn't work out. And we have seen that after the 27, 28, we had start we have got growth in 2018. So in 2018 and 29, from 2018 onwards, we were seeing a consistent growth. So 2 years went in the finding the product market fit, 16 and 17.
Mhm.
And from 2018 onwards, we had started getting the bookings. So the one thing that we kept a focus on is the customer support, customer service, because we were handling it. So we had distributed our shift from our shift between ourselves, calling shifts. So I said that I will take care of calls between 6 to 12 of the customer complaints. So we were aware about the customer problems. So what customer is facing, we note it down कि यार कस्टमर को यहाँ पे दिक्कत हो रही है, या इस तरह की दिक्कत हो रही है, या फिर इस एरिया में होटल मिलने में दिक्कत हो रही है. एंड जब खुद प्रॉब्लम्स पता होती है तो उसके सॉल्यूशन भी खुद ही जो है ढूंढ लेते हैं कि ठीक है, अब इस पे वर्क करना है, इस पे वर्क करना है. सो ये हम 2017 2018 में बहुत किए. 2018, and from after 2018 we have seen a growth in the company. We were start paying ourselves. So we had start generating the enough cash कि हम लोग अपनी सैलरी भी निकाल रहे थे और साथ में कंपनी के मार्केटिंग एक्सपेंसेस भी निकाल रहे थे. And फिर we were 5 people in 2018. So we did our first hiring in 2018 and 2018 we did our first hiring. Then we took an office space in 2019, one small office space, and decided कि हमें अब और टीम बड़ी करनी है.
जी.
So 2018 to 2020 was the big good time for us. So वहाँ पे हमें रेवेन्यू ग्रोथ भी मिल रही थी, हमारी ग्रोथ भी हो रही थी लगातार. And after we have got luckily we have got the first investor as well during that time. Sad
2019,
2020.
2020. Okay.
Yeah. Sadly, when we were about to sign that term sheet,
Yeah.
COVID happened. Okay, and that deal was called off. Okay,
Mm.
so the COVID time was horrible for us, for every business.
Many businesses. Many. It was a bad time.
But that helped us in being peace. So what we did not let go any of the employees. We upfront told them that if you have any other opportunity, just let us know. We will not be letting you go. But if you have the better opportunity or any other opportunity, and we have this money that we can pay you till August. Okay, if things didn't work out. Okay, after that we might not be able to pay you.
So you had that runway.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
had
yeah.
this
We had that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
we had that
That's decent.
runway of 4 5 months. We told our employees upfront at
That's
that
good.
point
Yeah.
of time, and none of them have left the organization. Okay,
Wow, this is awesome.
we
You
have
picked
a
an amazing team.
yes, we have a 13 14 employees only, and they have decided that they will stick with the company itself. So yeah, that have helped us and kept us motivated. And after this first wave of the COVID, we were preparing ourselves for the second wave because we were aware that second wave will come. And we had enough cash flow generated, surplus cash generated, that we did a in this during the second wave in 2021. We did. Uh, 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 not only we hired new people, but also appraisal cycle was not get affected due to COVID second wave. We made sure that the operations will run as it is. There will be no change in the operations, because first wave had made us learn that uh, you have to make sure that your is good.
Right.
So yeah, so by 2021, we had already spent 5 years in the industry, and we were confident that this will work. We had seen the 15 plus similar companies with similar models either opening up or they shutting down. So we had seen that phase as well. There were companies who had raised the fund on the similar model and did not work, did not able to scale up. But we focus on two things: one, customer service, and second, tech. We make sure that there is good service that we provide to our customers. 15 minutes, your query will be resolved on the call. So we make sure that takes place. And also our product with our if you see our competitors within the similar segment, startups in the similar segment, they often do a mistake. They don't work on their tech part, okay,
That's right.
at the starting.
That's right.
So either they make the full investment on the tech, so of the tech product, or what they do, they make a minimum viable product
Mhm.
and start selling from them. When you are scaling up, then minimum viable product will not work.
Very
So we make sure our tech is strong, and we started working on that, and building the new layer of technology on that. So that had helped us in sustaining those tough times.
So how did you focus on your technology? Coming to the tech, right? Because the hotel industry is changing drastically.
Yeah.
So this hospitality, there are different types of technologies which are coming up. I mean, you have your GDS systems, you have your PMS systems, right? Is everything in-house built? Where did you get this vision from? Okay, I'll focus on my tech. These are different things which I'll be building, making my system very robust, so that we are more of a tech company which is solving the problem, which is of the 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 partial time slots where we were able to work. So how did this tech get built up? You are a techie, right? But आप अकेले नहीं कर सकते. अकेला founder कुछ नहीं कर पाएगा. But how did you build this team, and where did this vision come from कि मैं एक tech company बना?
So regarding the latest technologies and tech, so I been a techie myself, and all of my co-founders are from the tech background. So we often think about the cost cutting. Okay, and when we think about the cost cutting ki kaise kar sakte hain, so tech comes first. Okay, so building the tech was so we got an AWS credits and SMSs for free, or we get an email for free for 1 year. So we make sure that these free subscriptions we get from different partners, and that has helped us taking a plans ki हमें इस पे work करना है. Because we get a free credits, AWS credits, then we migrated our whole system to ecosystem to AWS. That had helped us. When we get a free calling minutes for 6 months, then we have decided that let's take a number, and let's move from our personal number to customer care IVR. So
Correct.
so those things have pushed us in making it our tech strong. That we did in at the very early phase of Brevistay only in 2016 and 2016 17. So we were only looking for those freebies from different ventures. Yeah.
You have to be very nimble when you're starting. You cannot start burning out all your cash flows or so.
Exactly. We got credits from Google as well, from AWS, from different companies, and then when we get the credit, and then we have decided that let's migrate to that we have the free credits for 6 months or 1 year, and let's build a product on top of that. So even today we are doing that. Not that was in 20, it was very common in 2016 17 when we were looking for the free tools and free services. But today, if we get an opportunity, we grab that opportunity.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It is very important. And that's a mindset which is critical for any organization to have. I mean, yes, you need to be very, you need to adapt. You need to also think of various ways in which you can cut your cost
Yeah.
uh, and still build something beautiful. Right? So great. Proud of you for that. Pratik, you touched on this very important element of pricing. Right? How do you think in hospitality industry, pricing is a very important lever, and for your case, it becomes even more critical because you are kind of headstrong with likes of very big ODAs.
Yes.
So, where do you think pricing is an important lever, and how are you handling it?
So when we had started this, our major concern was the price battle. Okay, how will we compete with the big giants pricing, because they are offering 40%, 50% flat off. They are selling the hotels at a 399, 499 rupees only. So that has been our biggest challenge. And what helped us is that we were trying to figure out that what will be the right pricing, what type of hotels we can bring to accommodate the customers, and what type of customer segment we are targeting. So in past couple of years, our product is matured, very much matured, and we had the price optimization as well. So we came up with the formula that for 3 hours, somewhere between 30 to 35% customers are willing to pay for a budget hotel, and for premium hotels, 45 to 50%. We have Hyatt, Pride, Ramada as well, who are selling. Even Leela is also there with us. So we have the some five-star properties as well. Uh, these days. So we have seen there that people are willing to pay even 40 45% for 3 hours, but not in some sub budget hotels, or the hotel that cost 2000 or 2000 or 1500. For them, who a customer is willing to pay only 30% of for 3 hours, 50% for 6 hours, and 70 to 80% for 12 hours. So we kept a formula that a hotel should keep a price between 30 to 40% for 3 hours, uh, 50 to 60% for 6 hours, and 70 to 80% for 12 hours. And that has worked. So we were not able to convince every hotelier about it, but we are trying to convince only 20% of the hoteliers कि आप रख लो, or and on the basis of the result of those 20% hotels, okay, we make a case study and tell the other hotels ki these hotels have kept these pricing, so we have increased their revenue by this much. And we had a very unique system, that is occupancy system, where is occupancy get optimized. Okay, if you have opened a 3 room, and hourly, if you want to sell your 3 rooms in an hourly, you can even get 9 or 10 bookings in those 3 rooms. So we had published that, we had sent that report to the hoteliers that instead of selling the room nights, you can optimize your room nights by selling it multiple times in a day, in a and and generate more revenue than your by selling the room nights. And that if with some of our hotels, we had increased their revenue by 140%, 150% as well. Yeah, so we had that product pricing optimization inbuilt in our system.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And and how receptive are hotels, and how do you think, like in next 1 to 2 years, where will you be taking Brevistay? What's your vision in that?
So with Brevistay, yeah. We had captured only a small market of hospitality industry. That's not even 0.1%. I will say. The market opportunity is huge. There is a 40 by 2027 $47 billion market is research says that there is $47 billion market of hotel booking in India itself. Okay, so the market is huge, and there are only couple of players who are doing really good in the hotel booking segment, and our only 25% bookings are done through OTA platforms. Rest of the bookings are either walk-in or through agents, travel agents. So people, if someone is in mid 50s or 40s, so they often go to travel agent and then can pay them directly and ask them to make a booking. And also walk-ins. So most of the customers book on the walk-in, and so there is a huge opportunity of building this. Apart from hourly, we had also started entering into longer stays called Holiday. Okay, we had a new product called Holiday. We had recently launched. It's a pilot product only, where you can book an extended stay as well. This product came after 7 years of our 7 years in Brevistay on popular demand of our customers, because customer have this query that we can book a 3, 6, and 12 hours from you, but for 3 days or 4 days we have to go to some other portal. Why don't you bring an extended stay on your platform? So we had got those queries from the on the customer care. So we built that product and launched that product uh, this year itself. Okay, and it's not marketed as well, but we are entering into a complete OTA segment. So we will be into building that in next couple of years.
Wonderful. And one final question. We have all seen you on Shark Tank, right?
Yep.
Coming on that platform itself for a new startup is a very, very prestigious opportunity, right? Tell me about your experience there. How did this whole thing happen? And how did that impact your market awareness?
Okay. So regarding the Shark Tank, we so it was a wonderful opportunity for us. We were in the awe that we have got selected, and we were preparing and doing that. We will be coming to TV, and it will be the first generation. Yeah, so we will be the first generation that will be coming to TV. Okay, of our we all five co-founders. So everyone was very excited regarding the experience. It was a wonderful experience. I've got to learn so much from Anupam sir and Amit sir, because they have questioned us so many things about the brand and all, and it was such a wonderful experience for us regarding the brand awareness. So we had made the sure we made sure that bill kitna bhi aa jaye AWS ka, our site should not go down at that point.
True.
Yeah, our traffic was at that point of time 1000x. Our traffic has grown to 1000x at that point of time. So we were having a million customers live at that point of time. Although people don't, so we are not an D2C brand कि आपको ऑर्डर किया, प्लेस किया और ऑर्डर आ गया और ट्राई किया, जस्ट टू गिव इट अ ट्राई. होटल है, सो पीपल will take time कि बुक कि जब रिक्वायरमेंट होगी तब बुक करेंगे. इट्स नॉट लाइक कि हमने ऑर्डर कर दिया. So we did not get an immediate increase in booking, but we did get a increase in booking in next couple of months. We have seen that, and we met all the targets of user acquisition and customer coming to our site and all in those 2 days. Our user acquisition target of the quarter was completed in those 2 days only. So people were coming and
What an
signing up.
amazing story. What an amazing platform. That immediately, so Shark Tank brought up your brand awareness to the next level. Unimaginable.
Yes.
Great. And even going through all of these rounds and coming on the stage, hundreds of startups get evaluated, filtered, and then they get that stage to stand and speak in front of everyone. Right? So kudos to you and your entire team for building an amazing brand, working on that idea. First of all, finding that idea and bringing that to light and being very persistent about it, ensuring that you make it successful. So with all of that, Prateek, what a lovely story you have spoken and pretty sure inspired many people. And wishing you and your entire team at Brevistay a very best for everything that you're doing. Wishing you more success.
Thank you. Thank you, Vijeta. Thank you. Lovely speaking to you.
Pleasure.
Wow, what an episode with Prateek Singh, the founder and CEO of Brevistay. I thoroughly enjoyed having every single word with him. All the questions he answered such beautifully well, so truthfully well, right? So if you like this episode, please do not forget to like and subscribe the Road Ahead Talk Show, because along with me, I'll be having my team work very hard to bring in such inspirational founders to you who have a beautiful story. That story can inspire you as well. So please like and subscribe, and do not forget to share your comments with me. And I'm looking forward to having more interactions with you. Bye-bye.